Hello and welcome to another episode. This time I'll be playing as the Battlefield 3 soldier. Uh, Stronghold package, mostly for the recharge, Lancer, mostly for the awesome. And for powers, I'm actually maxing out Adrenaline Rush to get the biggest damage and duration bonuses that I can, and Carnage as a pretty staple backup source. And essentially what that'll be able to do is let me choose to use either Adrenaline Rush and use the Lancer to a fairly devastating effect, or use Carnage from cover. Depending on what I'm fighting, I'll have options. I haven't really played with this character, but I'm confident that it'll work out. I know Adrenaline Rush, I know the Lancer, and I know Carnage. So I'm feeling pretty solid about this build. And we are joining a match in-game, which is just fine. Let's get this show on the road, though. Same map I was just on, the same terrain I was just on. Excellent. If you saw the Draw Lat Up game, this is being recorded immediately after that. And it would appear that I am in the same game, perhaps. Yeah, there's a Pyro's, a Prime. I am about to finish the game that I got so rudely denied. So, Carnage, one of the nice things about it is it actually is a pretty good staple damage skill. The skill itself, unfortunately, takes a penalty against shields, which the Geth have no shortage of, but gets a bonus against armor, so it kind of works out. Need to stay low for a second, get my shields back. Alright, so this is the effect of Adrenaline Rush. You can see the yellow glow on the character. The shit. I'm not helping. There's a yellow glow on the character itself, and the shit. Not doing great. And the colors on the screen get more vibrant, washed out, kind of. It's a little bit hard to describe, but I'm sure you can come up with some words for it. But you get a very pronounced visual effect when you're under the influence of an adrenaline rush. It also causes the gun to vent heat, and the screen pulses, which could be fairly distracting and disorienting. But the center of the screen is fairly stationary still. I don't want to just go directly for the... Okay, we've got someone going on it already. Shit. I just got him bombed. Another thing to keep in mind is that among the powers in the game, Carnage is one of the slower projectiles. You can actually watch it very clearly travel through the air. And I'm sure if you were playing a faster character, you could see them arc toward the target. You can see there how slowly it travels. Goddamn. Primes can be rough. Another nice thing to keep in mind about Carnage is it also primes for biotic explosions, or fire explosions. And I think it might detonate them too. But you can use a Carnage-centric build in a combo-centric team. Especially if you get somebody with like chain overload or something that does good shield damage anyway, and hits multiple targets. Carnage has an area of effect on it. It's not a great one. It's very small. Small enough, in fact, that I don't feel compelled to increase its radius, because the increased radius only goes from 1 to 1.5 meters, that is. Which is so small you might as well not even bother. I need to get up here to grab their attention. Yeah. Alright, so I feel like what I should be doing is reviving the teammate that went down, but we were kind of pulling everything toward us, which led me to believe that this would be open. And I want to get the channel done on this, because now we get our money, and even if we die now, we still get paid. And that's really the goal here, is getting paid. We are soldiers of fortune here. Although if you listen to the lore, I'm sure you'd believe differently, but in all practical matters, when you're paying someone like this for achieving objectives, you have turned them into a soldier of fortune. And adrenaline rush it up a little bit. I feel like adrenaline rush probably also increases my rate of fire. The pulses seem to match a sort of heartbeat effect. Right, this is the extraction wave. I'm gonna hang out here. This should give good enough visibility. So this video is going to be kind of short, much like the drill add-up videos that will be posted before this. But that is weird. I got disconnected from the game, came back and ended up in this same game. I don't know that I've ever had that happen before. But oh shit. He was down right next to me. Why was he right there? And that goes back to the die conveniently thing. So I had to choose between reviving a teammate and being a good teammate, or leaving him and saving myself. I chose to revive him, and you can see I went down for it. And that's the consequence of not dying in a good spot. He died in the middle of an area, no cover. See, like where I am now, if a teammate could get to this cover, they can revive me while their character is crouched and not be exposed. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I'm not burning another metage off for this. Especially since, you know, I burned to him to revive him and he just kind of let me stay there. But that's alright. We're still getting paid, we're still getting completion and all that. But, you can... It was probably kind of hard to tell, but the actual increased damage output out of... and he still went down. Wow. But the actual damage output of using Adrenaline Rush on the M7 Lancer is pretty serious. But that said, I hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.